Hello, the one and only. Hello, Dad Man. Hello, hello. Hello, Pete and Mike. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hello, Nicole over here on YouTube. Nicole, thank you for jumping in here. Could not do this without you. Hello, Ellie. Nice to have you. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, Gabby. Hello, girly chick. Nice to see you. Welcome. Nice to be here on it's a late Saturday afternoon. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nicole. It's so sweet. Um, I'm happy to be here on this. It's a late Saturday in Santa Barbara, 4 p.m., late afternoon. And I know for those of you who are on the East Coast or farther east, it is later. And then I'll get to hear what everybody has had for dinner. It will be very fun and exciting. I know what Nicole has been up to, and it's been scrumptious. Hello, Dolores and Geraldine and Margaret and Shan and Tina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you all. And thank you, Nicole, for managing YouTube. We're live here at YouTube. Is it normal for dairy to constipate you? Yes, dairy is constipating, even if you're not a blood type O, but especially if you're a blood type O, cow dairy is constipating. Switch to goat cheese. You might do better. And of course, use my Happy Gut Cleanse. Take your digestive enzymes with your proteins. But cow dairy is inflammatory and constipating. That's a great question, though. Thank you. Really good question. Um, Butter, no. And butter is actually not a classic dairy product. It is a pure fat. Yes, switch away from the cows. We love goats here. We don't all live next to a goat farm like Nicole does, but we love our goats. Lisa, Mercy, Jeannie, welcome, welcome. So wonderful to have all of you here. and and thank you for your excellent questions. Do not be afraid. I love that name, The Legacy of Just. Hello, Lily. Oh, Allie, thank you. So sweet of you to give me a heart. I super appreciate that. Hello, Susan. Hello, hello, blah, blah, blah. Allie, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend. And I am excited to answer all your questions. If I don't answer them here, send me a direct message. Sometimes people get frustrated when I don't fully answer their questions. If you comment on one of my posts, I may not fully answer your question on the post because of the guidelines that I am following here on this platform. But you can always send me a direct message, or you can book a coaching call. Hello, Infinite Possibilities. I just wanted to say that because I don't want people to feel that, I'm not doing it to frustrate you. I'm just preserving my experience and our experience. Hello, Allie. Thank you again for your really kind hearts. Thank you, everybody, for your hearts and for my gifts. Emily, nice to have you. GeoCam Bach, nice to have you. Uh, and what's up? How is everybody doing this week? What's happening with your gut? And if you have, hello, Ken, nice to see you. It's fun to see new names. For those of you who are new, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I've been teaching gut health for longer than some of you have been alive. I have young clients, and when I tell them I've been practicing over 40 years, like that's an unimaginable number to them. And I am joined by Nicole, who is not only a life coach but a gut and kidney expert. So we are both here to serve you, and we are also here to tell you about Hello, My Walk in Nature. We love nature. Rebecca, nice to have you. I'm also here to talk about our amazing Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole has just done the most amazing job with. So check it out. That is where you will find our products and the brands that we love. And yes, thank you so much. I so appreciate that for everybody following me here and on my alternate page as well. Thank you, thank you. Claudia, nice to have you. Non Passions, something nice to have you. Nana Mary Passions. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but it's wonderful to have you, Kim, David. Thank you for all your sweethearts. I so appreciate that. And oh, we've got Arish over here on YouTube. Wonderful, wonderful. And I'm really looking forward to our consult call on, I believe it's on Thursday this week, Arish. So that's awesome. And I will take a look at everything you sent me. Hey, Luke. Nice to see you here. Wow, wonderful to see you. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. I hope that everybody is having a really good day and that you're having a good weekend and that you're taking a breath and that you are doing something for yourself. Um, and that you are just doing something that is self care, whether that is movement, yoga, a salt bath, a coffee enema, making food for the week. What do you like to do for yourself? Um, um, I can, excuse me, I was just playing with my phone here. um, thank you. Thank you, Nicole. You're on the same page with me. I was trying to do it and you beat me to it. I super appreciate that. Sherry's farm. Sherry, do you live on a farm? Oh my gosh, I'd love if you share that. That would be so cool. And I'd love to share. Hello, Belle. Nice to see you. I hope that everybody's having a good weekend so far. I can't believe that we're already, well into summer. Cynthia, you're not feeling well since you came home. Yes, your diverticulitis was bad and they gave you antibiotics and you're still struggling. I think that was a comment you made on one of my posts. And I would be happy to do a coaching call with you. I will share that I'm Cynthia. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, thank you for my thank you, Angel, for my beautiful heart. So Cynthia was in the hospital dealing with diverticulitis on antibiotics, still in so much pain. What I can say right now is uh, castor oil packs can be helpful. There's posts here on this page on how to do them. Yeah. Cynthia, book a coaching call. Let's just dive in. I've been doing this for over 40 years. I can pretty quickly identify what's happening with your diet, something that is just not getting caught. And it's not the kind of thing I can do just answering a question on a post. That's what I do in my coaching calls. So sign up for a coaching call and let's get to the bottom of this. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to find what that missing piece is. Once we land on it, that's what's going to change things. So I'm happy to do that for you. You can sign up on my website and yeah, definitely. Let's dive in and I will get you in just as soon as I can. One thing my clinic visits are booked for the next month, but I really try hard to squeeze coaching calls in for people that are in dire straits because when you are in pain, you don't want to wait 3 months for an appointment. So I do my very best to squeeze in coaching calls. My in person clinic time just sort of gets taken up pretty really fast. But I'm so happy to talk to you as soon as I can get you into a call, Cynthia. And we will make it work for our time schedules. I'm here in Santa Barbara, California. Ari, nice to see you. But in the meantime, Cynthia, castor oil packs, I would just start those salt baths. And I know you're doing bone broth and aloe vera juice. And I can email you my diverticulitis diet just to see if there's anything on that. So send me a DM about that. Rose, hello, hello. And so nice to see you here. I love hearing what Rose has for dinner. Rose, could you tell us what you had for dinner? I, Belle, if you sign up for a coaching call, that is how I connect with my clients. So if you want to have a connection or a chat, then you can sign up for a coaching call on my website. That's how I do it, and then I will email you. But that's just kind of the protocol for the steps of how I do it. Sign up for a coaching call on my website, and then I will email you my consult openings. Rose, please, please, please tell us what's going on. How are you? What's happening? Um, oh, Belle, absolutely. Rose, oh, a sweet potato with cinnamon and steamed zucchini. Oh, those are two of my absolute favorite foods. Zucchini were one of the 5 things I wasn't allergic to back in the days when I was allergic to literally everything. And do you know, I still am in love with zucchini, actually, all summer squash and sweet potatoes. Doesn't get any better. I'm still kind of thinking of what I remember you telling us from last week, which I think was sweet potato with almond butter and something else. It just, and maybe goat cheese. Oh, it sounded so decadent and amazing. I hope you're doing good this week. Thank you for being here. Um, oh, Kathy and Nicole, I'm so glad that you guys are connecting over here on YouTube. Yay. Yes, almond butter. Yes, it was almond butter. Yes, and people always asking me what kind of nut butters are good to eat. Sunflower butter, almond butter, much better than peanut butter. You had back pain and now so bad. Oh, Belle, I'm so sorry. Back Yeah, gut issues can cause back pain. Um, and one of the ways that I fixed back pain I had back in my 20s was finding out about food combining. It actually, oh, Stanley, that is so sweet. Thank you. And your gift matches my dress. Luke, your skin flares up with anything you eat. Recurring fungi. SIBO and dysbiosis. Send me a direct message. And Luke, let's do a coaching call. I work with lots of skin issues because everything that's not working on the inside flares up for many people on the skin. Remember, the skin is the largest organ of detoxification of the body. All these teenagers who have, lots of acne and skin stuff. It is, yes, hormones play a part, but it's so often diet and also bacteria. So, Luke, direct message me. And Belle, Nicole is so right. Make sure that your back pain is not kidney related. Your doctor can check that with a CT or an ultrasound, blood tests as well. Usually a CT or an ultrasound, but Nicole is so right. Um, yeah, it starts in your lower left. Belle, have you seen a doctor and gotten a diagnosis? Definitely want to get a doctor's eyes on that. Tracy, the best way to heal leaky gut, you are on the right page. Mineral deficiencies and no gallbladder. Tracy, every post I have here that talks about colitis and diverticulitis, it's all leaky gut. Leaky gut is at the root of all of those things. So check out my posts. Just go from one to the next video. And, digestive enzymes are really going to help. Mineral deficiencies, I suggest liquid trace minerals. Definitely need a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid and ox bile if you don't have a gallbladder. Let's do a coaching call. You've got a few things going on here, and I'm happy to help you align the right supplements, because it's crazy. The wrong supplements can do more harm than good. Um, yeah, absolutely. Um, uh, oh, good question. If about the abdominal pain, always want to watch out for that, right? Always want to get these things checked. Yes, definitely. Um, Always want to get these things checked. Mm. Lupita, so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? It's really nice to see you here. Thank you for jumping in. Hello, Blanca Flores. It's a beautiful name. Um, Wonderful Tina Mears. And thank you so much, Nicole, for helping everybody here over here on YouTube. Um, How to take care of, basically, you're talking about the gallbladder and the liver. I have posts right here on how to do that. Um, and you are so welcome to send me a direct message about it. I have done posts. I'm going to do more posts on fatty liver and dealing with bile. There's all detoxification is just a huge part of that. So I will talk more about that. That's the kind of thing I do a lot of in coaching calls. Um, some of the guidelines here make that more challenging. So I do that on coaching calls. No, Ezekiel bread is not good for anyone with any kind of gut issue. Not none at all. Absolutely not with UC. That is such a good question, though, Allie, because it's natural to think of that as a healthy bread, but for someone with a gut issue, especially for UC, never. Right? Gallbladder removed, just got stones out of your liver. 20 years later. So Carrie, how did you get them out? Did you have surgery? Did you do them naturally? We'd love to hear your story on how you accomplished that. If that was a flush you did, or if that was some kind of if something else. Hello, Russ and Murph. Hello, TD. Mm. Oh, Allie, you're so very welcome. Yeah, those are great questions. I think one of the most helpful things is to ask about the products that we are being told or we imagine are healthy, because those can get us into so much trouble. Oh, you did it with olive oil and an apple juice flesh. Yes. I love olive oil fleshes. We're talking here about getting rid of gallstones and stones naturally with liver fleshes. Carrie did it with an olive oil, apple juice. I usually do olive oil, lemon juice. Oh, Jorge, I am drinking my classic green tea with organic green tea with peppermint. No corn on the cob. Lee, no corn. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Lee, no corn of any kind. So for anybody with a gut issue, UC, diverticulitis, any gut issue, no corn on the cob. Also, no popcorn, no cornmeal, no corn tortillas, no corn chips, no corn. Not at all. It is one of the foods that has sent more of my clients to the hospital than any other food. So, no, corn on the cob is indigestible, but almost corn in any form. So, popcorn, just anything. But that is such a good question. Thank you for asking. No seeds, no nuts, no corn, no popcorn. It's my Nicole's and my mantra. No nuts, no corn, no popcorn. Zero zip. Lee, oh, you're so welcome. And that's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. And that's the kind of thing everybody wonders about. And because we think of corn as a healthy food, the corn that we are eating is miles and miles from the kind of corn that is indigenous. It is so hybrid, it is just not digestible. That's a problem with the same thing with the wheat. It's just not our great grandparents' wheat. It's not our great grandparents' corn. So these foods that we should be able to love are just they're not digestible anymore. And then we're dealing with also the kinds of chemicals that they're grown in, the GMOs, which make them indigestible. The science on that is really interesting on why exactly that is, why that they when a food is grown GMO, it makes it undigestible because pests can't eat it. Pests can't digest it. If they do, it just kind of obliterates their digestive system. Well, guess who else it obliterates? Our digestive system too. So that's one of the reasons that we are dealing with so many problems around wheat and corn and soy. So thank you so much. That is such a good question. I really appreciate your asking. Um, mm, And thank you so much, Nicole, for answering all these questions. Yes, it is busy over on YouTube. You knew it would be. You're sick, user 42, and you've been severely constipated for over a week. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, have you been to the hospital or seen your doctor? I definitely would suggest that urgent care. If you've been severely constipated and you're dealing with diverticulitis, I would firmly suggest, Joey, that you go to the urgent care or the emergency room. Get eyes on you. We don't want this to become an infection. So, that's it's this is where modern medicine can be really important because sepsis is no joke and infections are no joke. So get checked and then send me a DM. Happy to help you with this and happy to help you step by step. At Miranda, oh, that's a great question, and everyone is different. I'm a colon therapist for everybody out there who doesn't know. I have a clinic in Santa Barbara. I see people here every single day. And I'd love to answer that question, Miranda, and I will do it in a direct message. So, because everybody is different. And it also depends if you've had previous colonics or if you've never had them before. Haley, hello, hello, love. It's wonderful to see you here. And Nicole is very busy over on YouTube. But it is wonderful to see you here, and at least I get to see your hey and your hello, and I hope I get to see all the rest of your comments. But love you and thank you for dropping in. Jevons, you've been in pain for so many days. Oh, I'm so sorry. Another, please, please, please check yourself out at the doctors or urgent care. No one should be in pain day after day without getting an actual diagnosis or without getting medical eyes on you. That's really important. Um, Absolutely, Joey. I'm happy to help you. Send me a DM. We can do a coaching call. I just don't want you to end up with a bad infection. Jevons, the same for you. Really important to get medical eyes on you, making sure that you're not dealing with anything that needs medical attention. Haley, what can you do for constant flaring? Book a coaching call, because if you have constant flaring, there are something that's just not working. Yes, I work with SIBO. Absolutely. What is a bad infection? That's a great question. A bad infection is something that can turn into sepsis, which can be life threatening. That's why I don't want you to mess around with it. Anyone who has acute pain, a fever, Jevons, that's really a question that your doctor can answer. And that's why I want you to see one. I do preventative care, I do aftercare, but when anyone is in a crisis, that's the time for the emergency room or urgent care. And then it's time after you're more stable to work with me and go down deep and find the root cause and for me to create a healing plan. But and Carrie, love to answer questions about colonics. What are your questions about colonics? Happy to answer them. If you'd like to ask a specific question, I'm happy to share. I have been a colon therapist for, they're fantastic. Yeah, come to my clinic in Santa Barbara, and I'm happy to give you a session. I love when my followers come to my clinic. What's really cool is when they book something that we call a detoxification, where they'll come for a week to Santa Barbara. I will book them with my colleagues, lymphatic therapy, pelvic floor therapy, a day at the beach, of course, because it's gorgeous here. Oh, you're in the UK. It is a long way. Oh, you have fabulous colon therapists in your big cities. I don't know what city you're in, but all the big cities have great colon therapists. Natural healing, lymphatic therapy, colon therapy is very popular in Europe. So, yeah, if you can't come here, you're going to find somebody good in Cambridge. Oh, that's a big city. Yes, just so you're looking for a colon therapist. Angela, I don't know anything about your health, so I can't answer that question. I do see people, there are people that I see weekly, but that is something that really depends on the person and really what's going on for you. If that's what your the professional practitioner feels is working for you, then I would say that that's fine. But since you're not my client, I can't answer that specifically. But happy to, if I we were doing a coaching call, I'd probably get more information from you, and I could answer that question. I'm very happy to answer the question. Happy to talk about colonics. Great question, Carrie. You want to look for a closed system. Hello, let me be. A closed system versus an open system. So a closed system is where you have a therapist like me doing abdominal massage during the whole colonic, talking to you about your diet, mapping your level of inflammation, creating a healing plan. All of that should be happening with you and your colon therapist. An open system is kind of more like a glorified enema where you are in control of it. With a lot of open systems, you don't have the benefit of a therapist like me being there with you every moment. And therefore, I think that is really, I mean, if you're going to get a colonic, what you are doing is looking for professional, really a professional to help you with your gut health. So look for a closed system. Ole, can you take the enzyme before? No, and that's a great question. You always want to take a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid at the end of a protein meal. Hydrochloric acid on an empty stomach is going to upset your stomach. No matter how healthy your stomach is, because it's irritating. Let me be, you're feeling so bad 8 weeks post-op and you're having the pain again. I am so sorry. Um, are you, I don't, I'm happy to book a call with you. Let me be and see if we can figure out if it's a diet, like exactly what is going on that is that's creating another flare. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine how frustrating that is. And I'm happy to help you. So you're welcome to DM me. Yeah. And I would also mention that to your doctor, just like Nicole said. Definitely speak up to your doctor. For everybody out there who is suffering, if you have spoken to your doctor and you are not getting, and you feel that there is a medical question you're not getting answered, please be the squeaky wheel. Imagine that you are like me or Nicole, where you just don't stop calling or asking until you get an answer. Um, Doctors are busy, their staff is busy. Be the squeaky wheel. Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, I think that I've heard that, and I'm so sorry. What I hope for you, Carrie, is that you find a really fabulous, experienced colon therapist who can kind of fill, yeah, I've heard that, who can fill in. Because if you get a really great colon therapist, they're gonna basically be a wonderful health partner for you. So if you to find one, I would call, just if you can't find one through the internet, then call natural practitioners in the area and see who they would suggest. Oh, please advocate for yourself. Let me be. Yeah, don't just suffer. Make sure that they get eyes on you. Make sure that there's not something, because if like, what I like is when the people come to me, when my clients, when we're doing our coaching call, I want to make sure that they already have their diagnosis, that they already have, if they've had an infection, they've been on medication, everything medical has been treated, and then we move on to the next step. So I would want that for you. I want you to make sure that there's nothing else going on. There's no more infection. Jorge, your doctor only prescribes medication. I know. And I'm happy to fill in the blanks. I just I'm always cautious about people in crisis, and I want you to be the squeaky wheel. You got scanned and they said liver cyst, wrong, and it was stones. Oh my gosh. Um, Glutamon, I don't know. There's so many things. It could be Glutamon 70. I don't necessarily think it's the red meat. Um, Itching after gallbladder, how soon after gallbladder removal? There's so many things that it could be, and I would speak up to your doctor in case it's a reaction to a medication. So you're welcome to do a coaching session with me, but speak up to your doctor. Mention that you are having, if especially if this is right after surgery, mention this to your doctor, speak up, and see if this is just it's very possible it's a reaction to a medication you had. I don't know how long ago your gallbladder removal was, but if it was any time recent, itching after gallbladder, it was right. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking that itching is a very common reaction to medication. So if this is any time within a month of your surgery, it could be a reaction to medication. But speak up to your doctor. Please be the squeaky wheel, you guys. Imagine that me or Nicole was in the room with you. We would not be polite. We would just keep speaking up until we get answers. I feel that I invite my clients to do that, to do the same thing. If they don't feel like they're getting an answer from me, just keep asking until we're on the same page. Um, maybe you're probiotic. I don't know. Probiotics don't always solve the whole story. Um, I don't know if that's the problem, glutamon, or I don't know if it's the problem, and I don't know if it's going to solve the problem. I would tend to think it could be medication related. And in that case, there's actually other things that you can do to cleanse your body. Yeah. So this could be a kind of allergic reaction. Um, Definitely speak up to your doctor. They understand these things. Jen, your GI doctor is paid at offered. Oh, that so what I'm hearing from you is it seems like when you speak up, what you're getting offered is medication. Am I understanding that? Um, oh, I see. Your doctor said it's nerve pain. Um, and I don't know how, did they know that from a CT scan? Yeah, can you rephrase that? We're trying to find our way through that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Erica. Hello, Tristan. Mm. Hello, hello. It's nice to have all of you here. Yeah, thank you, Jen, for rephrasing it. Sometimes it's tricky when you're typing to have things come through as exactly as you're imagining them. Um, but thank you for taking the time to rephrase that. Um, this is a good moment because we're just about halfway through our call. Hello, Renee, Renee. Hey, Kathy Painter. I hope you're doing great. And thank you so much for all of your wonderful support this week. You're amazing. Thank you for being there for me. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And yes, I am doing all the good things, and big hugs to you. For anybody who doesn't know Kathy Painter Wellness, Kathy Painter is the naturopath that I follow here. You don't hear me say that about a lot of people. You don't hear me say that about a lot of experts in the holistic field. And Kathy Painter Wellness is is a traditional naturopath and also an amazing a sleuth and detective for finding really legit products. So check out her page. Gail, what are my thoughts on upper I don't know anything about that. The upper cervical chiropractic. It sounds like it's a very specific type of chiropractic. I'm not a chiropractor and I'm not an expert in all the forms of chiropractic. I go to a chiropractor, but I'm not expert in all the forms. If it's working for you, I would have to think that it's doing a good job. Chiropractic, yeah, I've never heard of it. Hello, Tat 3V. Nice to see you. Oh, I hope you're having a beautiful day. um, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that everybody out there is taking good care of themselves. And when you have a moment, um, Carrie, GERD advice. Yes, my diverticulitis diet works for that. And also aloe vera juice. Like, really, one of the best things you can do is aloe vera juice. And then, of course, my Happy Gut Soothe. Hello, my friend Joanna from Canada. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope all is well in your world. And thank you for taking such good care of us down here in ours. Um, Allie, oh, thank you for liking the live. I know, Nicole, isn't it crazy? We are halfway through our live. So for anybody who is new, please check out our Happy Gut Tribe. I got it. My Happy Gut Soothe is a product I created that is for GERD, gastritis, and acid reflux. It has marshmallow and DGL, which is a form of licorice, slippery elm, all the soothing things. My husband loves it. He's a person who um, has struggled in the past with acid reflux, and in fact, whenever he gets like a little bit low on it, he's like, "You need a couple more bottles in the house." And that's funny too, because it's always trickiest to get one's own partner to listen to us, right? So I know, isn't that hilarious? And it's funny, there's a lot of my things that he just doesn't do, but he finally aloe vera juice and Happy Gut Soup. Hey, Dr. Joe, happy Saturday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and taking care of yourself and doing something fun. Thank you for dropping in to say hi. Big hugs to you. So yes, Dr. Joe, I'm talking about that sometimes it is pretty funny to get our partners to listen to us, even though other people pay us to. I don't know if that's something you deal with in your life. My friend Dr. Joe Court, right here, is one of my absolute favorite therapists on TikTok. Please go check out his page. And I promise you, your consciousness will be elevated and your mind's opened by all of his amazing information. But and Dr. Joe often talks about his partner, so I know I can talk about that as well. Um, yeah, I mean, it's always trickiest to get the people we love to listen to us. I always say just walk the talk. Fasting before liver flush, yes. But fasting to me can be bone broth and protein shakes. It doesn't have to be just green juice, and certainly it doesn't have to be just water. I am not a big fan of water fasting. Um, Unless you are working with a doctor or an expert who is a fasting coach, I'm really not a fan of. There are medical reasons for water fasts, but other than that, I'm not a fan of them. So generally, the fasts that I teach and supervise involve liquid nourishment, bone broth, aloe vera juice, green juice that doesn't have kale or spinach, wheatgrass, celery juice, that kind of thing, Carrie. And it could be 24 hours is fine. But yes, it's always a good thing to do. And then the biggest thing after liver flush, before and after liver flush, is colon cleansing. You don't want to do liver flush without colon cleansing, because otherwise, all of that toxicity that you're going to try to flush out is just going to be reassimilated in the body. So it's really important to do your colon cleansing before and after a liver flush. Um, yeah. Um, I'm happy to guide you through that at some point, Carrie, if you want to do a coaching call and talk about it. Nicole, your husband has diverticulitis. He's having a flare. Could it also cause soreness when he urinates? Yes, because it causes inflammation everywhere. So the answer is yes. Has he seen a doctor? Is he on antibiotics? I hope he is also doing his bone broth and his aloe vera juice. But I do want to make sure he's seen a doctor. Hello, Jenny Pinky. Nice to have you here, but thank you, Nicole. That's a good question. The inflammation from the diverticulitis is going to cause soreness in the whole pelvic region. Hello, Laura. It's often why, when I'm suggesting protocols for people with diverticulitis, Not only do I suggest lymphatic therapy, but I suggest pelvic floor therapy. There's a lot of therapies that help reduce inflammation in the pelvis. Hello, Pooh, like Pooh Corner. Do I sell any of the ingredients? I sell my formulas, and you are welcome to find them on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. And that is a link at the top of this page. If you can't find it, you're welcome to send me a DM. Do I recommend L-glutamine? Do you know SIBO is so tricky? And that's a great question. Everybody with SIBO is different. So my experience working with SIBO clients is everyone is different. What works for one person doesn't work for another, even things that we imagine are healthy. I would say if it works for you, great. It's not anything that I just recommend right off the top. There's some things I recommend for everyone with SIBO. Digestive enzymes is absolutely one of them. But L-glutamine, everyone's different. Nicole, he was diagnosed last year. Yesterday it flared again. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that what he's doing is aloe vera juice and bone broth, castor oil packs is important. And yes, has he been to the doctor again? Um, um, your doctor will determine if antibiotics are necessary, and he or she will determine that from a CT scan or a blood work. And so Nicole and I would suggest that he sees the doctor. Um, that is not, that's not something you can do without really diagnostic tools. What do you do instead of bone broth due to histamine reactions? Great question. Send me a DM because I have an answer for you. And I actually have a bone broth that is low histamine. I just can't think of it right now. So send me a DM on that. Barnwood recommendations for, yes, I know just what that is. Send me a DM on that. And I'm happy to help you with that. So, yes, I do have a recommendation. Send me a DM. LA Chick, thank you for sharing my live. And hello, Laura. Thank you for being here. Um, and if you would like to contact me, you can send me a direct message, and I will, and walk you through whatever it is that you need. If you're looking for something specific, most of the questions I answer, I do on coaching calls. You have chronic EBV, yes. I'm happy to help you. That is the kind of thing I talk about in a coaching call because actually it's not a one size fits all, Charlie. So I will need to ask you more questions to be able to really give you some good direction on that. Have you seen a doctor? Are you on any medication at the moment? Um, so if Charlie would like to explain a little bit more about that, or Nicole, um, please go right ahead. SIBO, for SIBO, is abdominal pain something you see? It can't, yes, the answer is yes, although abdominal pain can be a whole bunch of other things, which is why when anyone has abdominal pain that hasn't yet been diagnosed, I always ask them to see a doctor and get a diagnosis, especially if it's a sharp pain. But SIBO is generally characterized by just bloating no matter what you eat, like extreme bloating. Pain can be a whole bunch of things, all types and no meds. Okay, Charlie, send me a DM. Happy to talk to you about that. Is rice pudding okay for SIBO? It is if it's made with white rice and no sugar and no milk, which is absolutely possible, and no chia either. But you can make a rice pudding, a white rice pudding, without sugar and without milk. So that would make it okay. You've had EBV reactivated. Okay, it's yes. Thank you, Nicole. I'm happy to help you with it. I work with lots of Epstein-Barr, and I get how frustrating it is, probably because there's so many root causes, and I've been doing this a long time, so send me a DM, let's talk about it. Tracy, can gut issues cause hair loss? Yes, although I definitely would suggest that you get your hormones checked because thyroid is a really a really common cause of hair loss. Having your thyroid dysregulated. So that's the first thing I would have you do. Go to your doctor and have them do a hormone panel for your thyroid. Digestive enzymes after your meals, not before. Always after. Can SIBO cause weight loss? It can, because you could feel like you don't want to eat because you're bloated all the time and you're not comfortable. No, always digestive enzymes are always after meals. That's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. It's always after. How long have I been able to manage it? Um, let's see, 45 years. And I spent most of my first 20 years hospitalized. But when I did a colonoscopy last year, my surgeon, the surgeon who did my colonoscopy, who's a colleague, said she actually saw no sign that I ever had it, which is pretty phenomenal since my doctors in my teens told my parents I wouldn't survive. So healing is possible. Um, that's why your enzymes aren't working. Tracy, always at the end of your meals, always, always. I've done some posts about this. I think it's time I do another one because it can be confusing. But digestive enzymes are, because hydrochloric acid, you always need to have some food in your stomach. Otherwise, it can cause like a stomach ache, acid reflux, like a gastritis type of feeling, because you want it to be on food. Can you eat a banana for SIBO? I usually don't. I usually recommend no fruit for SIBO. Oil of oregano, yes, oil of oregano is often a helpful part of a protocol. I totally, it is definitely something I've used in protocols. Ox bile after as well. Yes, great question. TEDCA works for some people. Um, do you use water or coffee? Carrie, if you send me a DM, I'll send you my PDF. Candida and CBM gut yes, absolutely. They can definitely be painful. Grandma, great grandma. Hello, are you a great grandma? We have someone here called Grandma Great. So, are you a great grandma? That's pretty cool to be a great grandma. Um, mm, we have can colonics make you feel faint? Um, I should say any protocol can make you feel just about anything. Any natural protocol that creates a detox reaction can create almost anything. Do I ever have that in my clinic? No. Um, can I say that that could never happen? That wouldn't be professional. Anything can happen. But I would say book a call and we'll talk about these things. Hey, Mary, wonderful to see you. How are you? Did you see my funny post about dogs? Hey, everybody, I posted a very funny post. There's a wonderful trend on TikTok, um, a hilarious trend called I Have One Daughter. Do you know that song? It's a TikTok trend song. And I had to jump in on the trend. So I had to jump in on the I Have One Daughter trend. And I had to make it with my dogs, of course. And I had to make it about poop. So, and you can't believe, Mary and Nicole, what it took to get my dogs to just be actors for that silly thing. I had to give them so many treats. And they got a lot of fresh turkey to get through that video. Um, I bribed them. Yes. Is coconut flour safe for SIBO? Yes, coconut and cassava. But we love both of those. Mary, how are you? Um, Tracy, what's the recommended age for? Oh, I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't know the answer for that. And I suppose everyone is different, and I suppose it also depends on your health history. Um, so I don't know. I'm 70 and I had my first and last one last year. Um, but, as a colon therapist for my whole life, I've pretty much figured I was taking care of that, which is exactly what my colonoscopy doctor said. Katie said it's 45. Okie doke. Thank you. So the recommended age, very young, but that's colon cancer is on the rise. Not a surprise considering the amount of waste inside people and the toxicity that we're dealing with. Um, and yes, Mary Nicole has been posting on our Happy Gut Tribe page, and it is so amazing. You have to go check it out. How are you, Mary? How have you been? What's cooking? What's new? Um, we would love to hear from you. And also, Nicole has been really busy over here on YouTube. That has just become a super busy page. So yes, 2 days a week. Nicole is a I'm sure you're gonna be exhausted after this because this keeps you so busy, Nicole. Thank you so much, and I love you for that. Hello, Wallace Ramsey. Nice to have you. We have 15 minutes left, and then I am going to go home and feed myself. I'm doing good. I had this tooth, a molar out 2 days ago on Thursday, and pretty good, no swelling. I had a molar out and a bone graft, and I'm actually doing pretty good. I didn't see any clients yesterday or today in my clinic, but I'm actually doing good, and I'm super grateful to be here and be doing as well as I'm doing. And so, yes, teeth, right? Body parts. It's always something. Hello, Tanya, but I'm good. I'm doing good. Hello, Marie, and thank you for asking. Hello, Marie. Type 2. Ah, yes, absolutely. Zita, you should check out my new product, Sugar Flesh. Check out my videos on Sugar Flesh and DM me. You ate something off the plan yesterday and you're paying for it. Oh no, I'm sorry. um, hearing you not have clients on the clinic. I know, right? I didn't have any clients in my clinic yesterday or today. I will have. I have a client I see every Sunday morning, and I will see him tomorrow. But yeah, it was kind of bizarre not having clients in here for 2 days. I did actually try to get some things done. Um, but I just didn't want to. It was so hot. People were not very happy with me because I can't my getting my tooth extracted was an emergency and not planned on. So my clients were not happy about that. Thank you. Um, is it safe for you to live with low insulin? I That is a question for your doctor. It doesn't sound like it would be, but I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't answer that question. You ate spaghetti and you were up until 4 a.m. last night. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so, so sorry. I hope you're feeling better today. Can you take the digestive enzyme before your pizza and then after? No. Um, and Ole, you might consider my Sugar Flesh formula because my Sugar Flesh formula is really going to help you with your cravings. Yeah, you can take it after your pizza. It's not going to make the effects of your pizza like the cheese and the wheat. It's not going to keep you from being completely bloated because that is a pretty tough thing to digest when you have a gut issue. But you might consider my Sugar Flesh, which is a product that's going to help you handle those cravings and keep your blood sugar balanced. So anybody out there who's got blood sugar issues, check out my new formula, Sugar Flesh. I am so thrilled to be able to offer it to my community, to everybody that has cravings, weight issues, or is struggling with blood sugar issues. Hey, Rita. Oh, yes, it's so wonderful to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I am so happy to see you. I'm so thrilled to see you. And I'm so happy that you're still taking things and that you're doing well. Big hugs to you. And I hope that your life is going good. I hope that you get a minute to yourself. I know you take care of a lot of people. And I'm sending you big hugs. Thank you for saying hi. Can I take a digestive enzyme? Um, that's a question I'll answer on a coaching call, but you're welcome to send me a DM. Um, oh, gas. We're talking about gas. That is not fun. Gas is not fun and extremely painful. Mary, are you having stomach aches? Yes, we are not doctors. We are not doctors. This isn't medical advice. Mm. And And we are here for 10 more minutes. And our time always races. But we will be back tomorrow. Your tummy's really hard. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Maybe time for a yes, activated charcoal. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, activated charcoal is a great idea, Nicole. That's a great thing. Activated charcoal and also the detox protocol that we were talking about on Instagram a couple weeks ago. What does activated charcoal do? It binds toxins and moves them out of your body. It's what they would give you at the emergency room if you took too much of a medication or had food poisoning. In fact, the vets would give it to dogs too. Activated charcoal is natural. It's from coconut, and it's when you see the capsule, it's black, so it will make your poop kind of black, and it binds toxins and pulls it out of you. It's a really good thing to do for food poisoning, or eating something that your body is not happy about. And you can find it at the drugstore, health food store. I think probably most grocery stores would carry it, but for sure, like a drugstore, Rite Aid, CVS, something like that. Yeah, that would be a great thing to do today. Hello, Mimi. Nice to see you. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Dodie. Ah, nice to see you. Oh, great to have you. We will all be Nicole, what supplements can be taken. The first thing that I always suggest is my digestive enzymes. And the other thing that I usually suggest is just go to my website and check out my Gut Fix Starter Pack. That is the beginning protocol for diverticulitis because it has the diet, the food combining chart, the colon cleanse. As long as you are not in a flare, I don't ever suggest anybody start any new formula during a flare. Uh-huh. Thank you. Yes, we've just got a few minutes left, 5 minutes left. And then I'm going to go feed myself and my puppies. And Nicole's probably going to go fall over because she's been so busy with this and YouTube. Hello, Dee. Nice to see you. Hello, Maureen. Um, nice to have you. Thank you all for being here. Haley, Rose, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Nicole, thank you so much for being here. For everybody who's just jumped on recently, please go check out the our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. HCL makes you bloated. Will that pass? I don't. I would say that I think that I would help figure that out on a coaching call. There's always a reason why something is doing that. So I'm happy to talk to you about that in a coaching call and figure out why that's happening. In the moment, I would suggest cutting it in half or a quarter, just taking out a few of the grains, putting it on some food at the end of your meal on a protein meal. So other than that, that's what I would suggest first. I always suggest that for anyone who's having, any kind of a reaction to a supplement, is to start with just a few grains of that. Red meat, I don't suggest for diverticulitis unless you have been stable for a few months. Sheep milk, yes, we are a yes for anything goat and sheep. Is the book a consult? You can book a consult in my profile. Yes. In my website is in my profile, cleansingforenergy.com, and that will take you to a link where you can book a consult. If you have any trouble with that, Tracy, just send me a direct message. Or go to my website and send me a direct message there. But you'll find the link. It's at the top of the homepage of my website. Stephanie, you're told you have colitis. I do. Every video on this page, Stephanie, that is about diverticulitis is relates to colitis. I have many that are very specific to colitis. I work with a lot, book a coaching call. Yeah, watch everything right here and you'll just step by step your way through. Yeah, Tracy, just start with a few like a few grains, empty the capsule, use a few grains, and then I'm happy to help you in a coaching call. Stephanie, oh, you're so welcome. Absolutely. Um, and if anybody is having trouble finding links or my website or anything, just send me a direct message. Now, how to send a direct message. Right under my name at the top of the page, there should be a red box that says message. If you click that, I will get your message. It may take me 48 hours to answer you back, but I will answer. I try to do it the same day. Kimmy, nice to see you. Hello, Kiki. So we've just got a couple minutes left. Oh, Haley, big hugs over here on YouTube. Everybody who's joined Nicole over here on YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Haley. I love you guys and thank you for being here on YouTube. I'm so glad we have it. I'm so glad we have two places to be. Um, uh, you used, oh, I am sorry you had to use a castor oil pack too, but I'm thrilled that it worked wonderfully. Now you have another tool in your toolbox. And I think that's what life is about. I think life is about collecting tools in our toolbox because eventually we are going to need them all. And we're going to want to know how to take care of ourselves with our own two hands. That's what I try to do with my clients is teach you all how to take care of yourself with your own two hands. And I will guide you with coaching calls. But the goal of that is to definitely give you the tools to heal yourself. We invite everybody back tomorrow. Much, much love. And oh, you did the 444 beat. You did the box breathing. Yay. Oh my gosh, you did it all. Oh, I hope you're so proud of yourself. To take yourself out of a flare is really empowering. I'm so sorry it happened to you, but I'm so, so proud of you and what you did. You took charge and you took care of yourself. That's awesome, Leah. That's so cute. Or Leo, excuse me. That is awesome. Really, really, really good. Um, because that's a huge part of it is knowing that you know what to do and that you can do it. Mary, yeah, if you need anything, you know where to find us. I hope you're doing better. Try the activated charcoal and check in with us tomorrow or tonight and let us know how you are. Okay, love everybody and see you tomorrow.